Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. Hope you are all doing well. So today we have the Nissan Kicks Turbo and we have bought it for off-roading. Before starting the video, if you still have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button. It's gonna be a huge support for me to create more content like this. And also, if you want to watch the complete review of the Nissan Kicks, which includes all the information about the whole car, features, variants, ex-showroom and on-road pricing, overall a complete detailed review. If you would like to watch that, please click the icon right there, or I have left the link in the description. One of the most important part of off-roading is that the engine and the power. So now let's check out the engine specifications of the Nissan Kicks. So however, under the hood, this engine is co-developed by Nissan, Renault and Daimler. This high-tech turbo petrol engine has been designed to replace the punchy diesels. So this car is powered by 1.3 liter turbocharged petrol engine, which produces around 156 horsepower and a massive 254 Nm of torque from just 1600 rpm in this form. And one more crazy thing is that this is the same exact engine you would also find in the Mercedes-Benz A200 limousine and also in the GLA class. So moving on to the tire section of the Nissan Kicks, it has these beautiful diamond cut alloy wheels which are wrapped up in 215/60R17, which is pretty optimal for off-roading. So now let's move on to the next important thing, which is ground clearance. So it has the massive 210 mm of ground clearance, which is just amazing for off-roading. And also this is the only car in the whole segment to have this much of ground clearance. And also this is the only car in the whole segment to have this 1.3 liter turbocharged petrol engine, the most powerful and capable SUV in its whole class. And also it has tons of features such as traction control, hill start assist and also a very useful 360-degree camera, which is just amazing. The new Nissan Kicks Turbo with its new 156 HP petrol engine promises to be the most fun to drive version of the Nissan SUV yet. But is it capable of off-roading? Let's find out. Do watch the video until the end because we have done some crazy stuff. So now let's start the video. So speaking of the first path we are crossing, it's definitely very steep and also it's filled with a lot of stones and loose sand. So now let's see how the Nissan Kicks performs.
You come around late at night, looking for some arms to hug and hold you tight. Well, I've got two of those.
Well, as you can see, a wheel is up, which is pretty common in off-roading.
Expect no more than good, clean fun you see.
Well, it was a piece of cake. Nissan Kicks crossed it without any kind of hassle at all. So now let's move on to the next path. The next path is definitely very challenging. So this is where the traction controls comes for help. As you can see how steep this is. More than steep, there is a lot of loose sand. So it is very hard to get the traction right here. So now let's see how the Nissan Kicks performs.
You come around late at night, looking for some arms to hug and hold.
Well, as you can see, the Nissan Kicks is right now standing only on 3 wheels and you can also see the ground clearance. There is still a lot of ground clearance has been left thanks for the 210 mm of ground clearance. As you can see, there is tons of ground clearance left and also you can feel the sturdiness of the whole car. Even though it's standing only on 3 wheels, it definitely feels very sturdy. I mean, it looks very sturdy.
I let you in, and things get nice.
Well, I am impressed because even though it had wheel spins, but it was very less. Traction control worked brilliantly here.
But this is what it is, and will be what it will be. I don't play no games with beating hearts, you see.
Well, as you can see here, the car right now is standing only on three wheels. The ground is completely filled with lot of small rocks and loose sand. As you can see, the sturdiness of the car, you can just see, and there is tons of ground clearance.
What you get is what you see in plain view. You want honest.
Well, as you can see, traction control is definitely performing a very good job here. There is no any kind of wheel spins, there is no any kind of drama. Hats off to the Nissan Kicks. So next up we have same kind of terrain, but we have lot of up and downs, and ground clearance definitely plays a very important role. So we don't have to worry because it has massive 210 mm of ground clearance. So now let's see how the Nissan Kicks performs. Well, the Nissan Kicks cleared it with ease. So now I'm gonna show you the so far we have come. As you can see, there is a lot of sand, mud, ups and downs, but Nissan Kicks aced it. So the next part is a pretty big slope. So it is very hard here because right now it's raining and the sand is very loose, and as you can see, it's completely filled with small rocks and loose sand. It's definitely very hard to get the traction here, but let's see what happens.
It's not love, but it's the best I can do.
Piece of cake, easy, no any kind of wheel spins or no any kind of drama or never. As you can see, the car climbed it with ease. So now let's get down the same path as we climbed up.
It's not love, but it's the best I can do. What you get is what you see in plain view. You want honest, here it is, sad but true. It's not love, but it's the best I can do. It's not love, but it's the best I can do. What you get is what you see in plain view. You want honest, here
So now let's move on to the next challenge. It is definitely a very huge challenge for the Nissan Kicks because it's a vertical kind of climb up, and there is literally tons of loose sands. It's very hard to get the traction here. So now let's see how the Nissan Kicks managed to climb up here.
you come around late at night, looking for some arms to hug and hold you tight. Well, I've got two of those, strong as they can be. Still don't expect no more than good, clean fun you see. It's not love, but it's the best I can do.
An absolute amazing job by Nissan Kicks. Within just second try, the car managed to climb all this steep up. Just amazing. I'm just amazed. As you can see, there is a lot of loose sands and everything. So now let's climb down the same path and see how the car performs.
On such short notice. I let you in, and things get nice. Sipping on.
As you can see, the car is right now standing only on three wheels, and you can also see the steepness of the the slope. It's definitely very hard to get the balance and the traction here because the loose sand it's very dangerous. So now let's see how the Nissan Kicks climbs down.
It's not love, but it's the best I can do. What you get is what you see in plain view. You want honest, here it is, sad but true. It's not love, but it's the best I can do. Yeah!
Well, even though this is so steep, the bumper or any kind of components was not touched the ground thanks to the huge 210 mm of ground clearance. After seeing the amazing performance, I wanted to climb it once again and see how the car climbs. So now let's give it a try once again. Just wow, as you can see, there was no any kind of wheel spins. Hats off to the Nissan Kicks and also the traction control.
It's not love, but it's the best I can do. What you get is what you see in plain view.
So now let's move on to the next path where there is a sand hill. You know, it's not mud or anything, it's sand. So it's very loose right now due to the rain, and there is a lot of small rocks and everything, as you can see over there. So now let's see how the Nissan Kicks climb this.
Best I can do. What you get is what you see in plain view. You want honest, here it is, sad but true. It's not.
Well, as you can see, even though it's sand, the traction control is definitely helping the Nissan Kicks. So without any problem, the Nissan Kicks climb down. So next up we have another same hill which is filled with sand. So now let's see how the Nissan Kicks performs here.
You come around late at night, looking for some arms to hug and hold you tight. Well, I've got two of those, strong as they can be. Still don't expect no more than good, clean fun you see. It's not love, but it's the best I can do. What you get is what you see in plain view. You want honest, here it is, sad but true. It's not love.
Well, due to that powerful engine and the high ground clearance, Nissan Kicks is just doing unbelievable things. And now let's move on to the next path where there is a lot of water inside, and also it's very hard to get out from the water if the wheels get stuck inside. So thanks to the Mysore rain, we also got some time to play with some water.
It is and will be what it will be. I don't play no game with beating hearts, you see. It's not love, but it's the best I can do. What you get is what you see in plain view.
Well, those was some amazing shots. As you can see, now we have like a small pond here. I was really scared at first to get the car here, but let's see how the Nissan Kicks can handle the water, shall we? Well, as you can see, this is really a huge pond actually, and it has all this mud, stones and everything inside. So half of the tire is, submerged completely in water. As you can see, I'm walking right past through it.
It's not love, but it's the best I can do. What you get is what you see in plain view. You want honest, here it is, sad.
Well, you can see right there, the rear tire is almost, completely submerged in the water. So now let's take the Nissan Kicks outside. Well, it's coming out of the water like it's nothing. Well, the Nissan Kicks performed amazing in this test.
It's not love, but it's the best I can do. What you get is what you see in plain view. You want honest, here it is, sad but true. It's not love, but it's the best I can do. On such short notice,
Well, I hope you enjoyed those shots. So now let's move on to the next phase where there is a small hill and there is loose sands and everything. So Nissan Magnite is definitely climbing very well using its traction control system, which is just amazing. So now we have a small slope to climb in.
I let you in and things get nice. Sipping on some red, closing in on paradise. But this is what it is, and will be what it will be. I don't play no game with beating hearts, you see. It's not love, but it's the best I can do. What you get is what you see in plain view.
Well, now we are coming to the last part of the video. So now we are going to take the Nissan Kicks to the place where there is no road at all. We are going to make our own road. So now let's see how the Nissan Kicks performs here. As you can see onto my right, there is no road at all. It's just some field with some weeds growing on it and some random plants and stuff. So now let's see how the Nissan Kicks climbs here. And also there is huge rocks in here, so we have to be careful. Well, as you can see here, there is huge rocks in here, so it's very hard to get the traction here. And also these are not off-road tires, these are just normal road tires. So Nissan Kicks have been performing amazing.
It's not love, but it's the best I can do. What you get is what you see.
Well guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please do hit that like button and also please do subscribe, because it's going to take a lot of hard work to bring in this video in front of you. And also please do comment down on how the video was. And also guys, I know if you buy a Nissan Kicks, you're not going to be off-roading with it. You'd buy this car for its powerful engine, the quality, performance and a very fun to drive nature of the Nissan SUV. But I cannot also deny that the Nissan Kicks is a perfect SUV. With its powerful engine, with a 250 Nm of torque and a massive 210 Nm of ground clearance. In fact, it has all the quality of a full-size SUV. And if you are really an enthusiast and if you want to take the Nissan Kicks off-road, do not worry at all. Nissan Kicks can do more than what I did today. In fact, this is international product from Nissan, which we need to all appreciate. And if you are looking to buy any kind of compact SUVs, come do visit the showroom and take a test drive of the Nissan Kicks. I'm sure you'll be amazed by the quality, the performance and the overall total satisfaction of the Nissan Kicks. And also I'd like to say thank you for Mr. Jagan Singh for his skillful driving. And also if you are looking to buy any kind of Nissan Datsun vehicles, please do contact him for any kind of information and bookings. His number is flashing on the screen right now. Also, if you live somewhere around in Mysuru or Mandya district and if you want to check out the Nissan Magnite or any kind of Nissan Datsun vehicles, Honestly Nissan is the place to go for. I have left a link in the description for the address and contact number. You can contact them from there.